Hi all, this is your class activity for today, okay? So it's going to be an inverse function maze, and the object of this is to get to start from finish, okay? The maze is going to bring you through different problems. You're not just gonna go straight across, okay? So I'm gonna do a problem for you and then I'll kind of show you how it goes. So this is the first problem that we see, right? X plus 2. So right here, I'll do the problem, then right here I'm gonna do the steps, okay? So my first step is to replace f of x with y, okay? So that's my first step. So this is my first step, okay? My second is then to switch x and y, okay? So now wherever I see a y, I'm just gonna put an x and vice versa, okay? So I switched my x and my y. Step 3 is then to solve for y, okay? So in this case, it's a one-step equation, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 2 on both sides, right? Have x minus 2 equals, x minus 2 equals y, because these 2's cancel out. Then I'll come over here, okay? X minus 2, those terms cannot be combined because they're not like terms, okay? So that has to stay like this. But then my last step is to replace y with f inverse of x, okay? So my final answer would be f inverse of x equals x minus 2. Then I'm going to go up to my maze and see that this is my answer, okay? So that means that I would be going down into the next problem. So this one here would be your next problem, okay? And then it'll bring you all the way through and go on to your next problem. The only ones that you guys may not know how to do are the bottom two, so this one and this one. So I'm going to do one with you, and then we could see how to do the rest. If we see that other one, you're gonna have to do it. So I'm going to erase this, but you have already seen it. So, and you can, pause this video if needed. But I'm gonna do this one with you, okay? So f of x equals x minus 4. All over 4. So the first thing I want to do is replace my f of x with y. So, okay, so that's step 1. So I'll put a little 1 here. Step 2 is then to switch my x and my y. So I just replaced my x with my y and vice versa. Okay, now step 3 is to solve for y. Okay, so when we have a problem like this, the first thing we're always going to do is get rid of that fraction, okay? So we're going to multiply the top by 4, and then we're going to come over here and multiply x by 4. These 4's will cancel out. Okay, so now we're left with 4x equals y minus 4. My next step would be to add 4 to both sides, okay? So these cancel out, and I have 4x plus 4 equals y. But don't forget, we do have to replace y with f inverse of x to get us 4x plus 4, okay? So in this case, this was step 4 right here, okay? So it's just important to see that when you have this kind of problem and this kind of problem, you multiply first, okay? Well, you're gonna do your steps 1 and 2, and then when you solve for 3, your first step is to multiply. If you have any questions, just let me know.